Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Premium Time. And today we're looking at the newish German Tier 8 tank destroyer, the KanonenJagdPanzer 105. Hang on, the KanonenJagdPanzer already exists in the game, doesn't it? Well, yeah, it does. It's a 90mm though, so that's the KanonenJagdPanzer 90. This is the 105 version. The KanonenJagdPanzer was originally released about 3 or 4 years ago, I think, when the E25 was taken off sale. It was kind of meant to be a replacement for the E25. I don't think that worked. People didn't really buy it, I don't think. The gun was a bit meh, the armour's very meh. Great camo, you know, great concealment, but people just didn't buy into it. It just wasn't it wasn't what they wanted. They wanted D25, they brought that out, and it just didn't really work. So Wargaming have had a fiddle, tweaked some bits and pieces on it, and now we've got this, the KanonenJagdPanzer 105. Again, Tier 8, exactly the same, or very similar stats to the existing Jagdpanzer, but with a bigger gun, lower DPM. So why? Is it any good? What made Wargaming want to release this all of a sudden? I don't know, can't answer that, but I can answer the is it any good factor, and we'll get around to that later on. First of all, let's have a look at some stats on Tanks GG. So, today we're comparing the KanonenJagdPanzer 105 with the original KanonenJagdPanzer, the Jagdtiger 88 and the Scorpion G. Now these are all German premium Tier 8 tank destroyers. The minor exception to this rule is that the Jagdtiger 88 is a preferential matchmaking tank, so its stats are probably designed to be a bit less than what you'd expect. But first of all, let's have a look at the some of these major features. So starting off with DPM, and as you can see, that actually looks quite low. It's significantly less than its predecessor, but it's 2033 versus 2383. It's less than the Jagdtiger 88, and it's also less than the Scorpion G. So why is that better? Well, this is why. Penetration, and this is, if you remember, it's a 105mm gun. Its penetration is actually better than the 128mm gun of the Scorpion G. Damage isn't as high, obviously. You know, it's a 20-odd-millimeter difference in cartridge. But the penetration of 268 is absolutely fantastic. Paired with the following factors, that the shell velocity of its standard round, which is APR, is 1478, and its dispersion, despite what it says here is of 0.31, is actually 0.29, which is the same as the Scorpion G. This should be a pretty good gun for sniping, and even taking out tier 10s with that 268mm penetration. And then when you load up the heat, which is its premium round, that 268 jumps up to 330, which is again fantastic for a tier 8. But let's have a look at the other stats. Damage 390, so that's better than, obviously that's significantly better than the old 90mm. And again, effectively the 88 stroke 90mm on the Jagdtiger, which is the same. And the it's worse than obviously the 128mm on the Scorpion G. But that's to be expected. Module damage 150, 122, 119, 180, again expected. Rate of fire, very slow, and that's maybe the one major downside to the tank. 521 compares to the 492 of the Scorpion. Not fantastic, is it? And then compared to the 288 and 90s, the 88 and the 90 on the Jagdtiger and the previous Canon, it's rubbish. So the reload time is 11 seconds. 11.5 seconds compared to 12.2. Would you notice that half-second difference playing these two tanks? I don't know, but we'll get to see some reasons why it might be better later. So as I said, the shell velocity is fantastic. The standard rounds are APCR, so that is why. Ammo capacity 51. Again, it's the same as the actual KanonenJagdPanzer, which is a bit strange, but there we go. Why? I don't know. And it's significantly better than the Scorpions, but are you ever going to use 51 rounds in a game? Maybe, I don't know. You'd certainly, possibly on the Scorpion, worry about using 30 rounds in a game. So, and then therefore your potential damage is a lot higher, 19,000 compared to 14. So the gun handling. Aim time is 1.73, which is the same. and it's better than both the Jagdtiger and the Scorpion. The Scorpion's got a bit of a slow aim time. Another reason why it's better. The dispersion is 0.31. So the dispersion when moving is 0.23, which is again better than the others. Obviously not the Jagdtiger, but that doesn't have a turret, so you know. Tank traverse again 0.23, 0.23, 0.25, so it's better than the Scorpion there. And the rest of these figures are all pretty good. I mean, there's nothing majorly different. When firing, it's a bit high, 3.84 compared to 2.88 for these two, but it's the same as the previous version of the Jagdtiger, so that's not too bad. Right, let's check out mobility. So forward speed of 70 miles an hour. That's significantly faster than. Although it's the same as its predecessor, it's significantly faster than the Jagdtiger and both the Scorpion. Reverse speed is about on par with the rest. I mean, the Jagdtiger is obviously quite slow. Engine power is a bit low, but it's not actually that heavy. So its power to ratio of 19.23 is not too bad. It's slightly worse than the Scorpion, but you don't really notice it. You're certainly not going to see it struggling to get up hills or anything like that. And it accelerates fine. Terrain resistance is pretty good. It's a lot better than the Scorpion. It's fantastic. I mean, look at that, 0.67. 0.77 and 1.92. That's absolutely fantastic. Turret traverse, it doesn't really have a turret, so I don't know why it's that. That must be just the gun movement speed. Armour and health. Now this is where you start to worry, but then if you're playing the Scorpion, it's probably very similar. It's got no turret, so there's no turret armour, and it's got 30-38, which is again the same as the Scorpion, or better than the Scorpion, to be honest. Its sides are a bit better. Its arse is a bit weaker. Track armour's not too bad. Health's a bit low, but you know, it's not too bad. It's only 100 less than the Scorpion, and it's 150 less than its predecessor, which is quite odd. The engine health though is the same, and it's better than it is on the Scorpion. So you know. And then the various other reasons, details. View range is 360, which seems to be stock for these tier 8 tank destroyers. Radio range 750. Fire chance is quite low at 12% for a German vehicle, which isn't too bad. And the shell cost is 1,200. That's not too bad. It's probably on par with the Scorpion, considering that one's a higher caliber. So one thing these stats aren't showing you, which I'm going to show you now in the actual game, is, and one of the reasons why it's actually quite a good tank, is its camo rating. So let's have a look at that. So as you can see, I've got a pretty good crew in this tank. This is basically was my E25 crew that I've now started moving around between all my German tank destroyers. And if we look at the concealment, look at that, 985 concealment, 64% concealment stationary, and 31 concealment of a moving vehicle, and that's 13% when firing, 6% when firing when moving. That is absolutely awesome. You want to know how awesome is it? Compare that. Let's compare that to the E25 with that same crew. Oh, and we're that's got 1,000, 1,100. So this is cloaked. KanonenJagdPanzer's not far behind, to be brutally honest. Not far behind. Check out. We'll compare it now to the Scorpion again with the same crew. See, and that's only 499. So, you know, that's... Scorpion's not going to stay concealed, hidden, whereas this baby is. So, absolutely fantastic concealment, second only to this cloaking device equipped E25. So, you know, I can see this getting to be, again, I'm surprised the other one, the Canon, didn't take off, but maybe it was just a gun. But this has got a nice gun. And the other thing is, so I've had this tank now for 3 days. I've played about 60 battles in it. I've already amassed 93k of free XP. So it's a great XP maker. It's a great gold maker as well. So, you know, you will make money on it with it when you're playing this game. However, let's go take a look at some Ace Tanker gameplay, which I actually finally managed to achieve after playing this all night, streaming it. And then the first game after I stopped streaming, I managed to ace it. So here we are on Westfield. We're top tier. They've got 2 heavies, An IS-3 and a Tiger versus our Tiger 2 and a Lover. Trying to work out where to go now. Normally on this map in a TD I will just try and camp a bit back here and then see what's going to happen. Again, what the enemy team do, let's pop down some trees, give ourselves more cover and see what's what. So our E25 goes to quite an aggressive scouting position for him, which is good. He can use his cloaking device. We've immediately got some tanks coming in. We can VK4503, sorry, a big shot on him. There's their IS-3 and their IS. Pushing where you'd expect the heavy tanks to push. I'm just waiting to try and get shots now on those tanks. VK pops out again. Another good shot on him and he's gone, and that's it, we're 1 up already. Nice bit of spotting damage to go with that as well. Now there's their RHM, he's come forward, he's come to a bit of an aggressive position, and that's not what you expect of an RHM on this map. You'd expect him to be camping up here somewhere, right on the edge of the airline. Oh, their Black Prince is poking. Shot on him. There's that laser that this tank's meant to have, and I'm spotted, so despite having really good camo, I was a bit too close to that bush. No, for some reason I'm going right back to the bush again. Black Prince has dropped back. I'm just tweaking my position so I can move my gun front to cover as many tanks as possible. There's the Black Prince again. Still don't get another shot on him. Don't get spotted this time, which is probably a bit better. He, however, does spot the Nashcon that was next to me, and I get spotted this time, but I don't think it was by him, I think it was by the Tiger. Now I'm taking a lot of hits, so I need to get out of there. They know I'm there. I need to relocate, go down and try and get some shots into possible on targets. I'm spotted again straight away if I'm going too far. Hit the Tiger but bounce. Should probably be invisible by now. I'll start using that bushes. I'm trying to get shots on the Tiger. I'm waiting for the Tiger to come out. Nice shot onto his turret. He fires at where he thought I was, because I'm not spotted this time. He blind fired the bush, hoping he was going to hit me. And he didn't. I'm now trying to see if I can get shots on the Black Prince. It's a bit of a mess. We've mopped up the IS and the IS-3 on our team has, which is great. We're in quite a strong position here, but we need to get rid of that Tiger. He's doing a lot of damage. And this SU as well. Blind fire the SU and hope that it hits. I don't know. Check later on whether it does or not. Tiger's coming out now. He's getting brave. Nice shot into the side of him. Not spotted though. He knows where I am. He puts a shot in. It misses. That means I can probably be quite. He's now reversing because he doesn't really want to face me. I think I probably need more than a shot to kill him though. Yeah, 394, but someone else takes him out as well, so that's good. Spotted, but now there's nothing else left to be. There's only the SU. They have, however, looking at the map, you notice they've won that 9 line. So this is my job now, is pushing over here to see if I can get shots on anything that's going to be crossing over the valley. I'm not too worried about the Dickermax or the SU because the rest of the team can deal with them. I'm more worried about those mediums, the T-34, the Rudy, the MT-25 and the P-43. They're going to be swarming across that valley any second now. Towards our cap, I'm pretty sure. Patience, my dear. There we go. We've got spotted. There they go. Two of them running across. One guy, get your tank into position. And bam. Not spotted. Can't get a shot on the T-34, but the tear is going back. The tear is now dead. T-34 pops out. Oh, just a fraction too late for that one. Right. Okay, so we're capping, they're capping. We need, this is where the mobility of this tank comes in really handy here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swing round using this and just come out behind this T-34 and shoot him. I'm going to keep driving. Alpha leather at that lead, Rudy. Do a bit of dodging and the weaving. Rudy's not even looking at me, he's dead. Just a bit of damage here from the Dickermax, but bang, he's dead. The MT-25's chasing me thinking, oh, I've got a kill, I've got a Jagdpanzer kill. One bounce! Sorry, KanonenJagdPanzer kill. One bounce. Two bounces. Come on, little man. Come on, that's it. One shot. And there's the win. So there we have it. An ace tanker in the Jagdpanzer 105. What other medals did we get? We got the Spotter medal, the Bruiser medal, the Fire for Effect medal, and the Spartan medal. We made a total of 112,505 credits with 2,039 base XP. We spotted the T-34-85. We didn't actually hit him. I think the rest of the team sorted that guy out. Spotted the Rudy. We hit him once for 325 damage. We hit the VK-4503 once. Oh, sorry, twice. 768 damage. B-43 tear we hit once, and we spotted him again. 325. The MT-25 we hit once, and we killed for 105. The Dickermax we hit once for 244, and we killed. And the Tiger 2 we hit 3 times. We're at 1208. So for a total damage of 239. Sorry, that's XP. For a total damage of 2,975. Look at the team score. We didn't place top on damage. The Lover had a really good game, or XP to be honest. He got high caliber. It was a really good game from him with 4 kills. But we were second on damage, second on XP, and we got the ace tanker. The enemy team, maybe not so good. So we made a total of 112,505 credits. We spent 6,000 repairing the vehicle, 18,000 on ammo, 88,000 profit. We received 1,854 base XP with a 10% bonus for premium vehicles, basically taking it up to 2,039. Shots fired 15, direct hits 11, penetrations 9, damage 2,975, nearly 3,000, and an assistance damage of 1,950. I think now, after 3 days, that wouldn't be an ace tanker, but at the time, it was. So there we have it, the KanonenJagdPanzer 105. Is it worth it? Yes, it is. It's a fantastic credit maker. It does decent damage. It's got great camo, great speed. It does exactly what you want a premium tank to do. You can train your crew in your normal crews in it. It's fantastic. It's a really good addition to anyone's garage. Why have Wargaming replaced a 90? Well, I just don't think people liked it. I think it was a bit meh. The gun was a bit too similar to the Jagdtiger 88, and everyone knows the Jagdtiger 88 is just not designed for tier 9s and 10s. The gun on this, yeah, it can take on tier 10s. Fantastic little tank. So it's currently, or it has been for the last 3 days, on premium only pre-release. I think that has now stopped, and it should be coming on to general release any moment now for normal guards. If you haven't got premium account, you should be able to buy this really soon. On NNA, this is also currently on premium release. It's got 3 days left as of now, which is Saturday the 6th of October. So you can buy it there. There are 2 things to note. If you've already got the Canon 90, you can either buy this for half price or trade in and keep both, or trade it in and get this for free. You don't do that the normal way. There are special links to go to if you want to do that, so do that. If it was me, and if I'd have already had the Canon 90, I would have definitely got this for half price, because it's a bargain, and you can't say any fairer than that. So there you go, guys. What do you think of this review? Are you happy with it? Am I talking sense, or am I talking rubbish? If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and consider following me on the following 3 bits of social media: on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Twitch. As well as being on the screen, the links will be in the description of the video below. Okay, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you again next time.